Welcome in. Why is my bongo cat being weird again? Oh, I hate this bongo cat. I don't know what its deal is, but it never wants to find bongo cat. I have to keep installing it and then get rid of it. Congrats to Alex on first and Devin on second. Add source. Go all the way down to the bottom. Bongo cat. I don't know. It's not even showing a window. Oh, there we go. Finally close. Okay. I got it to work this time. Welcome in. We're still only one camera because I feel much better than I did the other day, but my face is still uber puffy from being congested, and nobody needs to see that. I'm still coughing, but a lot less than I was. And my throat doesn't hurt anymore, except for when I cough really hard, and then that's just from the coughing. It's, a byproduct. But, so we have these two builds, and I thought they kind of go together, because it's a barn, and then this is a farm truck with a pumpkin. So, and I put in Discord that we can do whatever after. I don't really have a preference today. I'm just going with the flow. I had got a pattern to make a crochet cauldron that you can actually put things in, a small basket kind of deal. And actually I have two sizes, a big one and a small one. The pattern had both sizes included in it. Or I have some diamond art we can do. It's not Halloween themed, but or we can work on Craftober again, or we can play a game. I really, it sounds bad, but I really don't care what we do afterward. Welcome in, Mac Bricks. I think third is still available. I am much better than I was the other day. I'm still coughing occasionally, and sometimes it's really hard, and then it makes my throat hurt. But overall, I'm pretty good. I know. So just Tuesday when I took the girl to school, it was 72 in the morning. And today it was 55. In 2 days it dropped 20 degrees. It's crazy. Did anybody find some good deals during the Prime days? I probably bought some stuff I didn't actually need, but I did get preemptively some Christmas stuff, Christmas gifts, right? And who doesn't like getting a jump on that and not having to do everything all the way at the end? So I found this little thing. It's a circle, right? And it's got an arm that comes over the top, and it's got a button you press down. But you put these little pieces of fabric that are already cut out in flower shapes, and so you layer them, and you press the button, and it connects them all, and then you put the little center of the flower inside where it pressed them together, and then you add a stem, and my two nieces, they're both pretty young, but then they can make their own little flower bouquets, and you can take them apart and do them over and over and over again. And it was half price, so kind of 2 for 1. This Lego man only has one face, and it looks nervous. He's actually sweating. Yeah, the colds have been crazy. I'm trying to figure out which way his hat goes. There we go. He's actually like sweating. I don't know if you can tell with the hat on. There's little drops of water on his face like he's sweating. And my kids love like the 3D printed dragons, they kind of move all over. I found a pack of 4 for like $13.50, and they come with like the egg the dragon goes inside, so I picked a pack of those up, and I will hide them till Christmas. I love popcorn. And I have, over the years, tried many different types of popcorn makers, like in the microwave kind and things like that. And finally, about a year ago, they had them at Sam's Club, like the kind that go on your counter. And so I bought one. And then after we used it for a while, because my husband loves popcorn too, it's really hard to clean, though, because while you can take the bucket out, you only have, like, the length of the cord to, like, move it out of the way and clean it. You can't, like, put it in the sink and clean it very easily. So I found one during Prime Days that was on sale that you can completely take the bucket out of the popcorn maker and put it in the sink and clean it. And it makes, like, 10 cups of popcorn at a time. It was on sale for, like, $70. So we're getting a new popcorn maker. And I know I could just buy like the individual bags you throw in the microwave, but a lot of them leave, like, for me, after I eat them, I feel almost like a waxy coating in my mouth, and I don't like that. And I would much rather, like, buy a bag of popcorn kernels and, like, make a bunch versus what it costs to make, like, the 4 or 6 bags that come in the box. I do keep a box on hand of, like, you throw the individual bags in the microwave for, like, when we go on trips and stuff, and then I take it with us on the trip, and the kids can make it, like, in the hotel microwave. But oh, okay. I did get one Lego set. It was like a box, and it had 3 different, like, small bonsai plants in it. It was $20 off. So instead of being like 65, it was 45. So I did get that, but that's the only Lego set I got during Prime Days. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish this truck was, like, bigger. I would pay a little bit more for a bigger one. This truck is only like 177 pieces, and the little barn is like 205. So it's gonna take like no time to build. Ooh, we got tires. Let's move the tires out of the way. And there's our rims. A wild flamingo. A synchronized Pokemon? Mock Ball, but I don't have a Mock Ball. So we're just gonna do Pokecatch. I hope everyone is having a good day, good week, you know. I know, there wasn't a whole lot. Last year I built the Jack Skellington set. And I got the barn set that I'm gonna build today. I had bought it on like a whim, thinking I might use it for like a Brick-Tex build, you know, during this season if it came to it. Which obviously it never did. But this year there just wasn't really anything. Welcome in, Kevin. Thank you for the worky lurky. But yeah, there just really hasn't been any. So I did the Halloween wreath on Tuesday, which was like the only, like, I shouldn't say only, because this little truck we're building was new for this year, but like, it was just the Halloween wreath and this truck, and I feel like they missed out. They definitely could have done like another Halloween build. Congrats on 3rd, Kevin, and thank you for the I'm here. But yeah, I was a little disappointed. I'm also slightly disappointed that the only thing for Christmas this year is that giant, like, $330 tree. Like, realistically, not everybody can afford that. I mean, there's the large Santa Lego man. That's like $55 or something like that. And I think there's a train. But, I don't know. Thank you for the I'm here as well, Mac. I plan on getting the tree. I went this morning and added the tree and the Santa man to my cart, but I was like, there's no gift with purchase. So maybe I'll wait just a smidgen and see if they do like a gift with purchase or double points soon. Because they didn't do, like, I figured they might try to compete. Well, not that they really need to compete because, I mean, they sell their Legos on Amazon. But you know what I mean? Like, something where people are buying off, that's why I didn't put it in the right place. Where they were buying, like, off the Lego website versus Amazon, but they didn't really do anything. I thought they might do, like, double points or something. I mean, they're getting the money either way, but okay, they went this one sideways and then this one head on. Want the Aurora Borealis gift with purchase. Do you know when did they just do that or are they going to do it soon? Oh, and Bricklink currently has pre-order on like Series 6. Oh, sorry, I have a leaky nose now. Ugh. ones, but both sets. Another reason I decided to do only one camera. I have a perpetually leaky nose. Yeah, Crazy said he was going to pass on this one. And I am debating the museum, the like art museum. Oh, that was cool how they put the spider on there. Yeah, we won't, like the Bricklinks that are pre-order right now, you won't get till next year. I have one coming next month, the Dracula house. But yeah, like usually it's like 5 or 6 months after you pre-order the Bricklink, then they come. Because like they have to sell enough. I'm excited for the Dracula. Frankly, I wished it would have came during this month and then I would have built it for like Halloween. And now the question is, do I save it till next Halloween or do I just build it? Yeah. We got to make our tie, our wheels. But yeah. Like I wish it would have came out this month and I would have built it for Halloween, but I mean there's nothing we like can do about that. Like it is what it is. So there's our wheels. Let's put our little man in there. Move your arms. There we go. It's obviously not done yet, but whoop, whoop. Yeah, like, do I save it? Because it would be like an epic Halloween build. So do I save it for like 11 months to do it next year? Or do I just do it? Honestly, I'm not sure what I'm going to wind up doing. Or make it our pumpkin for the back of the truck. I mean, it really would be like an epic Halloween build. No lie. That's why I wish it would have came, like, even if it came, like, near the end of October, I would still, like, you know what I mean? But we can't change that. They're in charge of that. So now it becomes, do I save it? Or do I just build it? It may just live on the other side of my office room here for till next Halloween. This leaky nose is gonna be the death of me today. I guess it's better, like, it's like, what is better? The continual leaking or the being congested? I can't decide. Okay. Ooh, I hear the police outside. Not like outside my door, but you know, driving around. I hear the sirens. Yeah, like, I was congested all up to like maybe a half an hour before stream started, and now I've got the drip drip. So I can't decide which one's worse. The drip every 5 seconds or... Yeah. So my allergies are like year round. There's no relief from it. Which isn't totally the truth. When we lived in North Dakota, it's probably the best like relief from allergies I've had. So we're gonna stick this mini pumpkin and a skelly face inside the pumpkin. I still had kind of year-round allergies there, but not nearly as bad. Because it was cold most of the year, but during the spring and, like, I guess not really spring and fall, but, like, when the ice, or when the snow would reach, like, the temperatures outside would reach enough for the snow to kind of melt, but then refreeze and melt and refreeze, they have a problem with snow mold there, because the mold develops between the layers. So then when it finally completely melts in, like, May and June, a whole bunch of mold spores get released. And then that would be really bad. Like, for my allergies. But it was probably the best, like, level I had of controlling my allergies. Because it was just cold most of the year. Like, everything was dead. I didn't even know snow mold existed until we lived there. And I was like, oh, like, it got to be, like, middle of May, and I was like, oh, I went to the doctor, and I was like, oh my god, this is so bad. I know it's allergies because of what's happening, but I don't know what's causing it. You know, like, it's not just the trees, you know? And they're like, oh, it's probably snow mold that's getting you. And I was like, oh my god, what the hell is that? And they're like, when all the snow finally melts, because it kind of melts a little on top and then refreezes, melts a little, refreezes, melts a little, refreezes, plus layers of new snow, you get snow mold. And I was like, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna die. And they're like, here's some different allergy medicine to take with your allergy medicine you already take. When the snow's done melting, you can stop taking this one. And I did. And I was like, oh my god, that made a lot of difference. Yay. Tamabal. But when you live somewhere where the fun thing at the end of the year for the weather people is to figure out how many days we were -30 or below, everything's dead. There's no allergies to worry about because all the leafy things are dead. Right? I was like, oh man, everything's dead up here. It's fantastic. And even like my allergies during like the spring and fall, when things typically like come out and die, were a lot less there. Yeah, like when the mold comes out, it's horrible. But like most of the time it wasn't that bad because everything was dead. It was fantastic. Another reason people are like, why do you like to live where it's so cold for so long? Because everything's dead and my allergies are blissfully not there anymore. Like, I don't feel like I'm dying every time I go outside. Oh, Virginia was horrible. My allergies were like off the charts. I was taking Allegra plus Flonase, and some days that wasn't enough. We're back down here in Arkansas, and it's pretty bad here too, because it's warm like all year. So there's always things growing and dying. And like people still mow their lawn in like November. Like, and I grew up in Pennsylvania, and I don't remember my allergies being like this bad. So some of it maybe is age and like your body changes and things like that. But oh god. The best place ever was probably North Dakota, where everything was just dead. So we always joked, my daughter has a lot of allergies. And we always joked that she was allergic to the air. Like, you know, like in a way to say that just like everything. And when we moved to Virginia, we weren't there even like a full week, and I had to take her to the emergency room. She had this rash that started on her arm, went up her arm, across her chest, across her back, all the way down her back to her butt. And I was like, what the hell is this rash? You know, like, what the hell did she get into? And we took her into the emergency room because we weren't there long enough to even have a doctor, you know? And they're in the ER, and the nurses are like, I don't know what it could be. And, you know, because you're waiting for the doctor to come, and they're trying to, like, reassure you. And we got there in, like, June. And the nurses are like, I don't know. They're, like, looking at her history, like, things she's allergic to, etc., etc. And then the one nurse comes back in and looks at the other nurse, and she goes, cherry blossoms. And she goes, oh, yes. Turned out she was allergic to cherry blossoms, which are all over near DC where we were living. So, like, the couple weeks where they bloomed and flowered and everybody's like, ah, cherry blossoms. We didn't leave the house. We didn't open windows. We didn't anything. Like, she went to school, obviously, but, like, we really tried to limit, like, going to, like, tour, you know, and seeing things because it was everywhere. This is our mean mug pumpkin here. No wonder the guy's sweating. That's a giant pumpkin to be that unhappy. Oh, this one has tape, not a push. Boop. Oh, we got a... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I was like, ooh, we got a big thing. Why do we have that for? Oh, that makes sense. It's just me not paying attention. Okay, this one has 5 bags. But I've been like habitually spraying everything in my house with like disinfectant. Like we ate dinner, you know, clean the table like normal, and then I'm like spray with disinfectant just to make sure. I get up in the morning and I like spray the whole bed with disinfectant. Come on. Okay. We have a Skelly Man. I always have to... No. No, but I figure my plan is to wash the sheets this weekend because I'm mostly over it. So my plan is tomorrow morning after I get up and get dressed and everything to pull all the sheets off the bed and wash them. But I didn't want to wash them like every day. So I was like, this is the good in between, like disinfect the bed. But both me and my husband were sick, so I was like, I don't want to wash them every day. And maybe that makes me lazy, but oh well. I was like, I'll just spray, disinfect every day, and then I'll wash them, like pull them off Friday. But I'm trying to get... My daughter hasn't gotten sick at all, but I was trying to stop the boy from getting sick because he doesn't leave the house. So he just does his schoolwork from in there. So I was like, I don't want him to get sick because we've been perpetually sick. I grabbed the wrong size one. But I figured if I'm constantly disinfecting, if he gets it, maybe he won't get it as bad, you know? But hopefully not at all. Oh, the poor kids. So my daughter is in a tabletop games club at school. Really, it's to play D&D. But today she's being the DM, so I pity anybody who's got to endure that because she's liable to try to kill everybody in the party. Last year for Christmas, she got a whole bunch of like D&D books, like to help her design characters or things like that. So she's got one on dragons, and she's got these like laminated, like almost like recipe cards, but they're like D&D facts about like different monsters and stuff. And so she took that to school and her dragon book and this other book, and she's like, I'm ready. And I was like, I feel sorry for those kids. They have no idea what they're getting into. Oh, oh, there goes Mary Tyler I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Those are all pretty normal leftover things. Did I put these? No, okay. I was like, did I put those in order backwards? See, a Duskull, a Requiem Pokemon, Phantom Ball, or Nest Ball. Let's try Phantom Ball. Catch. Phantom Ball. Oh. Okay, a barn door maybe? The little guy that's on the bottom that, like progresses as you progress in the build. He's a little, like, skelly Lego man. Yeah, barn door. So we have a barn door there. Now the other barn door. Ooh, this one has an eyeball. Like it's looking at you. There we go. So now we have 2 doors. Oh, come on, turn. There we go. Knock this bottle off. That's our barn so far. Come on. I don't know about anybody else, but I hate that when you have like post nasal drip, that then everything tastes slightly weird. Like nothing tastes like it should. And then I'm trying to figure out if it's me or if it's generally off. No, not you. There. I'm sorry he's not feeling well. Our barn has a mouth. I feel you, Alex. I feel you. I would blame it on, like, I generally get not sick, but ill, like when the change of season happens. Both ends, you know, warm to cold, cold to warm. But till today, that hadn't really happened here, so I can't even blame it on that. Maybe this one will just cover both those things and I won't have to worry about it. I totally just put those doors on with the handles on the inside. I put it together and then I was like, why doesn't that look right? Oh, because I didn't put the handles of the little on the outside. Well, that's good that you're getting one, but that's so weird that you, like, didn't get them in the in-between months. For, like, August and September. Sorry, I just realized something. I'm gonna switch real quick to copy. Get rid of that real quick. Okay. Okay. Sorry, something looked off. So I just wanted to quick fix it while I was thinking about it. It just didn't look right for some reason. In the like sources thingy. Um Annoyed that it couldn't have been yesterday that they sent it though. We need a new ear thermometer and the prime. Yeah. Have you used the So we have ones here that are like you just kind of point them at the forehead and they read the temperature. From like they really started doing them during COVID. That's when I first started noticing them anyway. Um I don't know if they get like a better reading or not. Okay, one of them is brown. One, two. So two black ones on this side. And a brown and black on this side. Pokespawn incoming. I do hate when that happens. You're like, oh, I could really use that. Oh, but I don't really have the money for it, even if it's on sale. So you don't get it. And then you're like, you get money from something like 2 days later. And you're like, really? Tadbulb? An Ellie Tadpole. I think I'm out of magnet balls, but let's try anyway. Pokey Catch Magnet Ball. Oh, I'm not out of magnet balls. We're gonna be in ads in 1 minute. They will last for 3 minutes, and then we'll be good for the next hour. As there's not very much left in this build, if anybody has a preference for what we do next, I have some crochet, some diamond art, the Craftover project. We can play a game. I'm just kind of go with the flow today. I am going to pop out while we're in ads. I've been trying to put like this stuff on my nose to stop it from being raw from wiping it so much. So since I've been, blowing my nose and whatnot, I'll probably go reapply that while we're in break. This is where we're at so far. Let's see. It says, says, whatever. Okay, weird, Nats. I'm gonna put you guys and be right back for. Italian heartburn medication. That is strange. So, is it like they automatically deduct it from his check? Because then when he got a new job, the place should have been notified so they could start taking it from that new job. But either way, you're right. Like, him changing jobs is not Joe's problem. Like, it's still he's obligated to pay whether he switched jobs or not. Like, he still owes. Okay. This way. Then this way. Oh, okay. I was like, and how do I make that go in there? I got it though. Oop. Just a car driving by. So when we open these doors, we has an eyeball. So we're supposed to put this one like this. And this one like this. And if you ever don't want to talk about something, just be like, either don't answer or tell me to mind my business. Oh, so my dad used to try stuff like that with my mom. Like he would switch jobs in kind of like hopes that they would like not take it, but it didn't matter. I mean, he was gonna owe it whether he paid it then or paid it later. He was still gonna have to pay the money. You know what I mean? Um, but it was something about like, and I mean, I am 40 some years old, so keep in mind it was way back. They could have totally changed it by now. Um, like the child support place agency, whatever, when he applied for or was hired at a new job and filled out like his W-4s for taxes, it would register, his social security number would register in the system that he got a new job. And then they would contact, like it was flagged like in their system, and so it would come up and they would see it, like get notified, and they would contact the new employer to set up a thing. And here in the States, like, if they contact the employer and the employer's like, nah, or they found out an employer is paying somebody under the table to help somebody else avoid paying their child support, they can get in big trouble. But my dad used to try all kinds of things to not have to pay. Like when I was older, I went to the courthouse and like filed the paperwork to like see basically all the child hearing cases pertaining to me. You know what I mean? Like all the times they had gone back and forth to court, I filed to be able to read them because I was tired of the he said, she said, you know what I mean? Like back and forth. Like I just went to the source. And like when my half sisters were born, he tried to have to pay less because he's got more kids now. And the judge was like, I don't care. It's not my fault you had more when you already had ones to take care of. It's not their fault either. I think it used to work like that here in the States too at one point, but it became like an unattainable, like unsustainable system because some people owe so much that the government can't keep just paying for them. So then it became like how they would flag the social security numbers in the system, and so when they applied for a new job they would automatically get notified. um but I do know there are some places here where they're like, my buddy owns a, whatever shop, and I'll just get a job with my buddy, and he just won't tell child support. Like, I won't have to file W-2s. I think the amount depends on several things. So, like, the amount they take depends on how many kids, how much you're earning. So, like, the more you earn, the more they're going to take. because they figure, because it's a percentage. So, like, the more kids you have, it's a higher percent, right? Because there's more kids to help take care of. But also, um, so like, it's 10%. If you have $10 and you have to give 10% of it, it's $1. But if you have $100, that same 10% is $10 now. So like, it's a percentage. So the more you make, the more they take, because it's a percentage. Um, Not, because you make more, you can afford more, kind of thing, but it's a percentage of what you make. So, but like, I know people would try to like get out of it by like getting jobs with friends and getting paid under the table. Oh, I don't think the government agency takes a cut. Because if you pay your child support on your own, you don't have to go through them. It only becomes their issue if you're not paying, or if you're the type who perpetually pays late just to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, in the States, like, if you willingly pay your child support, you don't have to go through the child support agency. You just pay it. It's not until the parent that is supposed to be receiving the money, complains that, hey, I'm not getting paid, they're not doing what they're supposed to do, to the court, that then they get involved and it becomes a whole deal. I put him there just to keep him out of the way, but apparently he's in the way again. Okay, over there. Yeah, but I don't think they take like extra money here. It just is a, like, what you owe is what they take, and it goes like right into an right to the parent who's supposed to be receiving it. A Delcatty. I almost said a Delkitty. Delcatty. A basic ball. I don't have a basic ball, so just a pokey catch. I got all kinds of new emotes for my bongo kitty. Part of me is like, make it bigger, so the kitty is more noticeable. There we go. Welcome in, Crazy. Hopefully your workday is going well. There we go. Now we can see it better. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. One there. This. I think we're making like a tree of sorts here. Wow. Yeah, I don't think they take any here like to keep for themselves. It's just now that being said, they may charge them like a fee. So like if you owe $200 in child support, they may take the 200 plus some and send the 200 on, but then there may be a processing fee. I don't know. It's been a long time. I do know whatever the court said my mom was due is what she got. So, like, if there was a fee, it what didn't come out of like her end. I did a good guess. We are building a tree. But what I'm saying is, though, like, if they do, which I'm sure they do, because it's the US government, it is like them being charged that on top of what they owe for child support. Like, it doesn't affect what comes through for the children. So like I said, if it's 200, my mom still got the 200. What was taken out of his check could have been higher, but like it wouldn't be like he was 200 was taken and then it like decreased what my mom got is what kind of what I'm saying. Like it's just the person being charged more, but it's not like the person getting less than they're owed. Okay. Right. Like she wouldn't see the charges on the other end. She just knew that she was due to get like the court said she should get this much in child support and that's what came through. So it wasn't like deducted on her end. It would have been like added on his end. That is messed up because I think things like that should be considered because if the child has special needs, then if they lived in the home and were an active participant, they would be paying, like for those things. They're not in the home anymore, doesn't mean the child still doesn't have those costs. Did I miss a wedge piece? No. I don't think I did. Nope, the only wedge was there. So nope, I didn't miss it. Where do we want to put our skelly? We'll put him over here. So here's our little barn guy. Oh well, my dad paid $50 a month for two kids. um for like ever. And several times he had asked to pay less, but my mom also knew, like, he would take a job that paid the lowest possible, you know what I mean? And then work other jobs under the table so that he would still have money and then not have to pay child support based on the fact that he earned more. My dad was totally scum. But I know what you're saying. Like, it can be really bad. So we did this pumpkin-y truck to go with our barn. Inside our pumpkin is a pumpkin and a skelly head. I was trying to smush these boxes into each other, but they're one is just wide enough from the other that it will not go. Viewing over there. You go over here with all the other minifigures. I'm just gonna set that there so it's not on my desk. And then I'll move it somewhere else later. So we have like 2.5 hours left. We can play a video game, or I have a new crochet cauldron pattern you can watch me fumble through. Or we're the Craftober. Or I don't know, things. Dreamlight Valley. I got on yesterday and did this week's, I don't know what they're calling it, but like it's part of the Star Path, but like there's 3 that change weekly. So I got on yesterday because this week's were released. And did them because frankly it doesn't take long to do just 3. Okay, let me hit save 7 more times on my Craftober thing and close it out. What am I doing? Not that one. This one. It's not open. That's why I'm like, what am I looking for? It's here, but it's not here. Okay. When it opens, I'll mute this music. Sorry. There must be a bird or something outside. I keep hearing noises. But it must be like a bird or something. Pause. I gotta turn the volume up on the game. It is definitely like that fine line. Like you have to. Oop, no, okay, there it is. I was like, where is my kitty in this place? Like, yeah, I gotta. I look really puffy from. Maybe it's not as bad as I think it is, But I feel like super puffy, like pressing up against my eyeballs. But I figured you guys didn't want to watch me like have to wipe my nose every 5 seconds, so that is why I didn't have it on. Let me, here we go. This, I think it's this one. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I figure you guys don't want to, you know, watch me do all that weird stuff. Okay. So I went and I opened the Alice in Wonderland and was it Inside Out 2? And so I got Alice and the Cheshire Cat is running around here somewhere. Like I'm trying to find him. Um and I'm on the Inside Out one. I got Joy? I think maybe Joy and Sadness are in the village. I'm not sure. Yeah, Joy and Sadness are here. So we gotta find Joy. There she is. Pokey coming soon. Something yellow. Craft flag poles and dress in something yellow. We'll just make that since we're already at the table. And then she said something yellow. So search filters yellow. Okay, Alex. Set filters and then Nightmare Before Christmas. There it is. Apply. Here we go. That might not be considered yellow. That may be the difference. Okay. Bring the flagpoles to Joy. I mean something yellow, thank you. Oh, I made my castle Halloween. Look at my castle. It's just Halloweeny. Oh, how did I do this? I did it another way. I forget what I changed. Welcome in, Danny. There we go. Stop raining. Okay, that's kind of weird. But yeah, I switched my castle to this Halloween castle. I would take a picture of everyone before the thing started, but Penelope is so tiny. Did I not do that? Maybe I need to stand over here so that Joy's in it too. Ah, Joy needed to be in the picture too. Pet, pet the bunny. No, I'm not ready. Frankly, I'm not entirely sure what we're supposed to do. Like, do I just go up to and click it? I guess. How do I know which one's my flag? Hmm. We have a random ripped off plush bear head. Okay. So these were the first week. Sell fruit, flowers, and meals. Then yesterday these opened, so I did them. And then these won't open till like next Wednesday. But I finished all the basic rewards, and I finished the first level of bonus rewards. And in theory, like, the rest will be handled with the, I guess, those routine duties. I guess a way to get people to keep coming back, because you finish all the bonuses and then people lag and stop playing, I guess. I don't know. I need to level up Aladdin. So lemon garlic swordfish, red, and shiny bumblestone. I don't have that one. I know where to get it though. Sure, why not, right? I should make sure that's the right one. Yep. Okay, now to find Aladdin. I imagine not, but points for trying, right? You know, you can't have what you don't ask for, so. We tell the kids that all the time. You can't have what you don't ask for, but just because you ask for something doesn't mean you're going to get it. Oh, I gotta change my thing. Disney. There we go. Let's see. We get two this way, two this way, two this way, but we can get three that way. I'll just do this one. Just gonna get one. A purloin. It says Nightball. Pokey catch. Nightball. Yep, I'm not gonna win this one. About halfway through on him. So I just need to do random stuff. What did I will remember to hit the right buttons eventually. Foraging, so just randomness. Ooh, a treasure box. I don't know what that thing was. It was like a mud pie, but it annoys me. Every time I see it, I'm like, what is that? So I just got rid of it. I was all prepped because in the past, multiple times have you been given the like find memories and whatnot. So I was all prepped, leaving the memories all over the floor. Nope. This time I seem to only have gotten asked for them like once. Okay. What's considered forward? The flowers count. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what counted as foraging. If the flowers counted too. They're in foraging, so I have to say yes. Although you don't get another thing like this, so I'm gonna go with they don't count. As far as like, furthering your It was just money. I was hoping it would be like decorations or clothing or something, but it was not. Slowly but surely getting there. Because I don't have any quests. I'm not sure how those get tagged as Nightmare Before Christmas, but okay. But maybe the tag resets it, so. Let's look for furniture. All filters. No, oh, I think I have all of the. Yeah, I have all of those things already. So. I keep hitting I and I mean to hit U. Never mind, I don't have something to give you. Get two that way. Two that way. Two that way. I keep hitting the I button, when I need to be hitting the U button. I brings up like my storage, but U brings up like that other screen where I can choose category or collections and stuff like that. I just keep hitting the wrong button, which isn't that unusual for me, so. Oh. I was like, Lord knows what the speech to text put. Okay, let's see. None that way. This one is not going to be good either. Night ball. Pokey catch. Night ball. We're going to have ads in 1 minute. They will go for 3 minutes and they will be good for another hour. I'm going to pop out and take some more cold medicine, you know. You can go straight across. And you can do that. And you can do that. Ooh, Crazy got a shiny. Crawdaunt got a shiny. Shiny, shiny. Did that level up Lumiere enough? I guess not. Close, though, very close. Okay. I'll put you guys on Be Right Back. Welcome back, everybody. Let's change our kitty cat again. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to fast travel up here. Because I know there's gooseberries up here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my package was just delivered. Oh, sorry, guys. Apparently, it's the sneezes now. So they have the Witchy Kitty, which would be a new companion. It has wings. Oh, sorry, guys. All the sneezes in a row. The Yasma costume. Potion Brew House. Welcome in, beautiful. I hope you're having a good day. Sorry, I have the sneezes right now. Which apparently, I'm just going to keep sneezing over and over. But anyway, this is a new house you can get. The Potion Brew House. This is just a decoration though. Oh, well, no, it says it's furniture. But I don't know if it's like a house that you can... Well, I kept sounding it out before I rated into you last time, so I was like, oh, I know this one. I think I do anyway. Of course, I just went and put that stuff on my nose to help it not be sore, and then I had to blow my nose, so it all came right back off. We built 2 tiny builds today. We built the, like, it looks like a farm truck with a pumpkin in the back, and then I'm getting over being sick. Which unfortunately for me is not an uncommon occurrence. I'm at the tail end of it. So it's really like all the congestion like finally releasing, which is, you know, good and annoying at the same time. Yasma's cabinet bundle, pirate map and relics bundle. Yeah, like my throat doesn't hurt anymore except for when I like cough too much, and that's a byproduct of just coughing too much. It hurts, not like it just hurts all the time. And like all the congestion is like finally releasing, so it's like continual sneezing and leaky nose, and then having to blow my nose. And I have this cream that you like put on around your nose, like essentially almost like lotion, you know, to stop your nose from being irritated from constantly blowing your nose and wiping your nose. And of course, I put it on during the break and then just had to wipe it all back off. But oh well. The Nightmare Castle. Oh, is this a different? Oh, this is a house, not. Ooh, look at these wings. I love wings in this game, if no one can tell. Sunflower wings. Sunflower Ensemble, Garden Fairy Ensemble. Okay, I need to do all the ones to earn more Dreamlight Dust. So I can, you know. Oh, sorry, a truck with a pumpkin and it looks like a little barn. Let me switch my camera. So we built. I just kind of shoved them over here on a shelf. We built this like barn. This came out last year, and I bought it thinking it would be like a brick tax. and then we just never built it as a brick tech, so it just kind of sat there. Um, but it's like little barn doors open and it has teeth. And it has an eyeball. And then we built this little pumpkin truck guy. The little minifigure literally has little beads of sweat on its forehead that drives this truck. Like, is it gonna make it? Is it gonna make it? But they didn't have any, like, we were talking about this earlier. They didn't really have any, like, not a mustache. He's got, like, sweat beads. Oh, yeah, the pumpkin has a mustache. Either a mustache or maybe, like, a frown, but it does kind of look like a mustache. Yes, except for the fact that I wind up being allergic to that lotion. And it does the opposite. Instead of helping, it makes it even worse. But I know what you're talking about. Because I have come to the conclusion that all my kids' allergies really are my fault. Yeah, I wind up with like super red then all around from like the moisture, the lotion in the tissues, like irritating it worse instead of making it better. Okay. We need to earn. This is something else. This is not what I want to earn. I want to earn the thingies without buying them. It does absolutely suck monkey balls, Alex. It does. Along with being allergic to most adhesives, so like band-aids and stuff. It's so joyful. Yeah, like the glue on the band-aids. We found a band-aid brand, it's called like Wellies or something like that. And I don't seem to be allergic to that one. Um, and the paper tape, I'm fine with the paper tape, but like other kinds of tape all have like a big red splotch where you pull it off. Like, not just like, oh, your skin's irritated because you just ripped tape off, but like it stays there. Yeah, the paper tape, for some reason, the adhesive on it is different. And so I don't seem to be allergic to that one. So we keep paper tape on hand. But yeah, if you go like to the doc or whatever and they're like, here, we drew blood, let's help put tape on it. I'm like, oh, that's gonna. You've already done it. Ooh, one I can pick over and over. Fight with a crocodile. It probably looked like that when you took all the adhesive off. I thought that might be enough to. Oh, he's got just a little bit. For here it's not band-aids, but it's things like over-the-counter Tylenol and things like that. Band-aids, they'll just give them to them. Sometimes in this game, I wish we could jump. Like, it'd be easier if I could just jump. Yeah, not band-aids, but things like, Tylenol, ibuprofen, Motrin, because they're basically all the same thing anyway. Um, but not band-aids. So I went and double checked. Foraging is technically all this stuff. So like dirt, sticks, sand, ore, flowers, but only the food seems to trigger foraging in the when you're leveling up a character. Oh, I don't even know if I have a. I do not. Don't worry, Mr. Turtle. I can't feed you even if I wanted to. Alex got excited. Alex is in the UK. That's why she got excited. I guess instead of trying to find things to do here, we could go to the map and go somewhere else. Since I have the expansions, we don't have to stay on the original map. Let's see. Um, what things we have here. Oh, Merida. I need to hang out with you, but not right this second because I'm trying to level him up. Okay. Alex losing track of time. I don't know if we have enough to reorder a page or not, but we can check. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, yeah. I lose track of time all the time. Um, that's why I set alarms if I need to do something because I will totally lose track of time. What do I want to change? Maybe the bracelet. Neckwear. Nope. What are the head? Oh, I guess you can wear those in addition to. That's a companion. Catch bird snippets. It's an 8. It is 8. Aha, caught one. Let's see, there should be more up here. Catch 3 fish in the ever after. I should have picked a story page so that I could keep track of which ones. That's all right. Serve a meal in the restaurant. Chevame. Oh, there's a quest I didn't even know about, so. It's about the Cheshire Cat, though, because that's what they've all been about. With the little pink paws, anyway. No, I'm not trying to talk to you. Yeah, I didn't do the Cheshire Cat star path. So I'm a little behind on that, like on having them in the valley, but oh, Beneath the Dogwoods wants to collab. I don't know how we do that. I guess we'll accept. But I don't know. Yeah, I've never accepted a knock like into my stream before. Hello. I'm not sure how you want to collab. No, that's all right. I was like, I'm not sure how to like accept like what how you merge it. Oh, silly thing. That's all right. I do. Yeah, wrong number. I'm always afraid I'm gonna press like the wrong button. Well, and some of it is like you're like a millimeter off with your mouse, and all of a sudden you've clicked something you totally didn't mean to click. Okay, there's more mess it says, but is it just me? Oh, okay, I see it now. I was like, I'm not sure where it wants me to trying to raid. Oh, okay. Welcome in under the dogwoods. Beneath the dogwoods. My brain is not why. Okay, I'm trying to click things, but it's not working. Welcome in, and Thank you for the raid. Um, we made it. Let me pause this and go down to my this. Tay-ta-tat. So, I should just, at this point, leave them on my desk, I suppose. We did this today. We built these 2 tiny Legos for Halloween. I have been working on a Craftober project. Oh, let me get it without knocking, everything off my desk. So, this is where we're at with my Craftober project. There, do I have a picture of it? I do. Let me find the right image right there. So they're supposed to be these vintage pumpkin dolls. And this is all I have done so far. I worked on it a little bit yesterday off stream. But I think it's coming along nicely. And then, I'll scroll to the other side of the fabric and I'll do the boy doll. You have no idea how I did it. That's right. I don't always understand how I do anything when it pertains to like streaming. Sometimes I do stuff and I'm like, I don't know how I got that to work, but it worked. So I'm just gonna roll with it and hope I don't have to do it again. But welcome in, everyone. I am Book Loving Builder. I do the Lego and the crafts, and I know the one we did in August, I tried to only do during stream and it took forever because I feel like I get hardly any cross stitching done when I'm streaming comparatively to like when I'm not, or maybe it's just because I'm thinking about like a set time limit, you know what I mean? And that's why I think I don't get a whole lot done in that time frame. But I was like, it would take forever. Like, we would not finish in October if I only did it on stream. So I worked on it a little bit yesterday. But I play video games, I do crafts, I do the things. It's what we like to call controlled chaos in here. We never know what's going to happen. And I most of the time don't even know what I'm going to do on stream. So okay, one more. I thought I was just like getting rid of paw prints, but I guess not. Oh, there's probably the last one. Yeah. Like I stop and respond, or like I do the pokey catch, or we look at something, and then before I know it, like I've got nothing done in like 2 hours. Yeah, I was like, okay, today I was like, I know I'm gonna build those 2 tiny sets, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of the time. So I had options. I was like, I have the Craftober thing we could work on, or we could play a game I have, or I have a new crochet pattern for a cauldron that you can actually like put things in. It's almost like a little basket. Um, uh, or we could do some diamond dots, like whatever you guys want to do. I don't care, but I have no plan besides those 2 little craft Lego sets. A wild mischievous. It says phantom ball or feather ball. Let's try phantom ball. Yeah, and counted does. Oh, I put call not ball. Counted does take longer. Pokey catch phantom ball, not call. Woohoo! Yes, because I was lurking in her stream, so now I'm lurking in myself. I'll go look in the sarcastic kitten now. Congrats, congrats. That's fantastic. Use the new recipe in your inventory. I do that a lot. I just like randomly lurk in people's. Okay, what is this for? The Cheshire Cat Tail recipe. Honestly, unless you have like, so when you look at your chat, you can press it. Looks like a little human. It looks like I shouldn't say human. It looks like a little person, kind of rough sketch drawing. You can click that, and it'll kind of show you who's your users in chat. But if you use things like Firebot or other stuff, you can see who's lurking. But I never worry about who's lurking. You know, because I do it during the day, so chances are somebody's working and can't really talk, or they don't want to talk. So I just roll with it. Cattail to Remy. Here's Remy. Yeah. I I will be honest, that's most of the way I watch people on here is that I just lurk. Okay, I'm gonna untrack this one because I'm not trying to do that right now. What was I doing? Serve a meal in a restaurant. That's what I went in there to do. You're like, huh? What? You're in here? Oh, they are. Oh, do I already have that in my... No, I must save it. Okay. Yeah, like, no, sir. We're not doing that. Like, you're just gonna have to store that energy till tomorrow. Like 3 bonuses by your companion. Fish and the ever after. I have to look at the map of what's considered the ever after. So this game is Disney Dreamlight Valley. This is the second expansion. No, totally never feel bad about raiding and running. You go do what you need to do. I completely understand. That's usually how I feel at the end of the stream. I'm like, okay, I need to go eat now. But this is the second expansion for the game. So the ever something. Oh, the ever after up here. Right? Like if we didn't have things to do, it would just be forever. Thank you, and I hope you had a wonderful stream as well. Okay, what am I? Fishing. That's what I was gonna do. Is it gonna be specific? Because it said like catch 3 fish. Yeah, it didn't count because it wasn't a fish. Brussels sprouts. Oop, not or enough. So you basically get all these. So it's been a while since I started it. So I think the way it is when it starts is like you don't know, kind of like you wake up in like a new place ish, and you're like you don't really remember, and then you have to help all these Disney characters don't remember like themselves either. So you have to like help them remember, and like you gradually earn different Disney characters as your friends. I don't know if lampreys are considered fish or seafood, so we'll see. Well, either way, a tiger's tooth isn't going to count. Must catch the fishy or the frogs. I almost said fish. I don't know why. Probably because I'm trying to fish, or I was trying to fish. Oh, I finally got one. Yeah, you have like these little like fox demon things in one area, frogs in one area, birds in another area, and you need to capture them. Oh, they did. The lampreys did count as fish. Um, so that you can reorder the stories, which is like a puzzle. But you need certain ones of certain colors. Haha, got another one. Got another one. Basically, if you love to pick things up and hoard things, this is the game for you. You don't have a bag of holding. You need to like have store like empty your um inventory after a little bit, but basically you can collect like everything in this game. And then, you know, it's a hoarder's dream. There's a thing with this, if you like hold it, hold the mouse button down, you kind of go in a circle and it like stuns it stuns them kind of for a moment. Catch the frog, catch the frog. Thank you. Thank you, Tater. Thank you for the lurk and the follow. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I don't know if I can look up map collection. Where's the keep? Oh, I can. So see, this one I need 30 purple birds, 5 teal birds, and 5 whatever little demon-y things. Let's see, this thing over here to open the next area. What do I need? I'm close, but not quite there. I need 300 more. Okay, so Mythopia. Oh, not that one, this one. So, a mineral. Different areas will have different types of, like, food, produce, whatever you're going to call it, spices, animals, plants, the whole 9 yards. So you just kind of gotta go from one area to another. And these little, like, demon-y things, like, you swap, like, catch them, and then they transport to another place, so you need to catch them again. See, now I caught it. It's like you need to catch it twice. Which is frustrating sometimes because they'll, like, teleport, like, through a wall, and you're like, there's nothing on the other side of that. And apparently, sometimes a third time. Ooh, but this one I got multiple. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're called demons. Yeah, red demon snippet. I used to have different closed captionings. And then a friend found this one, and I like this one better, so I switched to it. It's called Pixel Chat. So I have to use it in Google Chrome. But you just type in Pixel Chat into Google Chrome, and basically, like all other things Twitch, you connect it to your Twitch, and then you just make sure that it has the right microphone, and it'll just, whatever you talk, it'll put up there on the bottom, and you can change like the color and the font and stuff like that. This is Dreamlight Valley. Disney Dreamlight Valley. Ooh, there's another little demon. So when I first started, I didn't have closed captioning, and I didn't have it for a while. And then a friend was like, I'm usually at work when you're on, and I can't have sound. So could you get closed captioning? And so that's when I got the other one, and it took a minute to figure out why, like to get it to work and whatnot. Ooh, yay. Now I'll get a quest from Aladdin. And money. Okay, let's see what Aladdin's quest is. Okay. We need purple and yellow flowers. So this is the second expansion to the game. There's the original, which is slightly different, and then the first expansion takes you to, like, I don't know how to describe it. Um it's almost more like ruins, and then there's like a sand area, and in that one you get like Jafar and Gaston and Eva. And then this is the second expansion. You get Hades, Merida, um Flynn Rider. It can be a little repetitive, but I think all games have that potential to be a little repetitive. Um, they do what's called a star path as well in the game. So you have like, let's see, let me pull it up. So like this star path is called the wishful thinking star path. And so you do different duties, and then you earn these little beakers, and then you use those to buy things. So like I've bought all these different things with the accrued beakers. And I'm on to these bonus rewards. Okay, purple and yellow. Let's pull up this collection. Other no, not ingredients, foraging. But I wonder if I could just go back. My house over here. But so you have a house and you can decorate it however you want. And I have lots of different trunks full of flowers and things like that. Split, let's say 2. Right? Like it's a hoarder's dream. If you love to play games where you can hoard to your heart's content, this game's for you. If you love hoarding, it's for you. Did that not count as purple? Or did I not pick it up? There we go. And you can have like companions, these little guys that follow you around. They're fairly new. And they came up with these things called floating islands. So like essentially it got to be because you could earn or buy houses, like different types of houses. And so it got to almost be too much. Um like not enough space on your map to like put everything. Cause I'll go back to the original one. So this is the original map. So eventually you started to like run out of room because you would go to place things, right? Like and there just wasn't rooms. Like they were running out of rooms. So they did this. They came up with these floating islands. And I took one. Oh, I don't have enough to unlock that, I don't think. Um, I think I did it in the first one. Yeah. And so every house that I have earned or bought, I put here. So, like, they all look the same on the inside. Like, no matter which one I go. Well, no, because you can decorate each house individually. So, I put all the houses that I've earned or bought on this island. So they look different from the outside, but, you know. But yeah. So you can have all different kinds of houses.
We have always lurked among you.
Do I have okay, let's see. Which one do I want? No, I want F. House. So these are like houses that belong to like um a character. Like Mulan or Ursula, you get the thing. But I have these 4 here. And I'll get another one in this star path. And then there's ones like in the shop that you can buy. Like this is a house you can buy. And this says it's furniture, so I don't think you could, like, go in it like you can the houses. But they had another one down here. Somewhere. Did I scroll right on by it? Probably. Where did I see it? Autocorrect has a mind of its own. Oh, here it is. Like, this is a house. Autocorrect is weird. Now we have to eavesdrop on them.
There's so much to explore here.
Oh, I know where he wants to go. Come on, get unstuck. Okay, pets. Okay, we gotta look for clues of some kind. Investigate Ariel's Island for clues about the treasure. They have, like, a fair amount of, like, Easter eggy kind of stuff hidden within the game as well. A Scropy? Thank you. Have a right, have a good day at work. Have breakfast and start my day. Thank you for popping in, View, and I hope you have a wonderful day. We're gonna have ads in about a minute. They will last for 3 minutes, and then we will be good for the last hour of the stream.
Yeah, gotta run.
Search for a pillar. Missing parts of the repeller of the pillar. Of the repeller. Oh.
We've got a lot to do, don't we? Yes. Huh? Talk to you later.
Okay, I'm gonna put you guys on Be Right Back. Okay, said go take a picture. Hmm. Welcome back. I was just checking out the current. Yeah, the cough. I find even when you're like over a cold, coughing like hangs on for like ever. I think one of those looked like a banana. One of the symbols on the thing. My guess is like some kind of gem, water, banana.
Over here.
Oh, I didn't mean to go inside Ariel's house. I wanted to talk to her. There we go.
Let's talk again soon.
But Maui and Rapunzel. There's Maui.
Good. You're here. We gotta move.
Rapunzel.
Over here.
No, Remy.
My best friend Ralph. Oh, you're here. Hmm. Oh. Is there anything I can help you with?
Oh, rotate. Maybe like
I hope to see you later.
food on one. Oh, I get it. This side only spins that middle one. This side spins the top one. Looks like bow or rope, a flower, a circle. I'm gonna leave that like that. Banana, gem, nut, fish. I don't know. Maybe fish? I don't know. Maybe
I was hoping to see you.
that's not what I wanted to do.
Wonderful seeing you.
Put apple on this side. Right, so then we got flower, circle. I don't know. And rope. Oh, dang it, that's not the one I wanted. Water. on all sides, one of them just doesn't make sense. Like, because I thought that would be like all three were fruit. And then over here, I thought maybe water, or the one that looks like water. You know, because then it would be like rope, water, fish. But nope. And here I thought like shapes, but there's not a third shape. I mean,
Is there anything I can help you with? Oh. Let's do this again.
Thanks for stopping by.
well, I did see it, well, kind of. But I'm more trying to figure out which could go together. So, like, wheat. I don't know. I don't know which sides look like they go together. All that glitters. We're gonna resort to the cheating, and I don't care. Flower, water, seed. Okay. Sometimes these companions being around to walk with you now is more annoying than it's not, because you keep trying to do something and then wind up like just repeating them over and over again when you're not really wanting to do that. Spawn incoming.
Such a
To think about. I don't.
Okay.
We've got a lot to do, don't we?
Okay, we gotta go back and clean up in Remy's restaurant. Oh no, all the chairs outside. What did the Cheshire Cat do now?
Hey, it's you. Hmm. Au revoir.
Oh, it's a glitch because we cleaned it up at the one in a different area. Right? Because there's no cat prints anywhere in here. Well, I don't know. Because we turn. Oh, around. Maybe outside? Yeah, that's what it is. Outside.
This is a really amazing.
Talk to Ruana. She's in here. That makes it easier.
Mm-hmm.
I had to remember where I put our boat for a second.
Mm. Yeah, just find me later. I'll definitely be around.
We caught a, a Cheshire catfish. I'm not sure how much longer I'll stay on. My throat is starting to hurt from all the talking. I normally stay on for about another 40 minutes, but I'm not sure. One more catfish. Maybe over here. Where is Alice?
Everyone
Goodbye. Oh, I mean hello. Oh dear. I hope I'm not late for anything.
Can I drag you in? I am a cat. Cheerio.
Okay, it is in Alice's house. Okay. I was like, is it supposed to be in here? Because he's got like a big red tree in Alice's realm. Oh, there it is. I meant E, not. She's definitely doing something.
I do so.
No, not map. F. Yeah, I imagine your mom might not have been too ecstatic about that. Let's see. Can we attempt to level up the Cheshire?
I'm not quite sure how to help you then.
See you soon. If you can see me at all, that is.
A croissant or Princess Aurora raspberry cupcake? Ah. I might not know how to make croissant. Reset filters. I would assume it's wheat and butter. Let's roll this up and try wheat. Try just wheat and butter and see what we get. Oh, I was right. I figured croissant would just be wheat and butter, but I thought, oh, it might also have sugar. Who knows? But I was right.
Have I dragged you in? I am a cat. Wonderful. You're alone.
A pansear is loose, and it says a sunball is most effective. A diamond in the rough. Poor Aladdin and Jasmine. What did he do to their house?
Big timing. No way.
I would say Daisy. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm pretty sure it's Daisy. Oh, I did the wrong thing. It's the floating island plaza. I put all the original characters' houses over here. Rude. Let's see. Where's Daisy?
You know, the village could use a little.
It's the other thing. Oh, I see it now. I don't. I don't know how to do that because normally you like. Ah, that's how they want you to do it. It's like I don't know. Wally, I bet. Because it all looks rusted. So I bet it's Wally. What's right? As a hoarder, I don't often have to go scavenging for stuff. I usually have it. Every once in a while, there's stuff that I don't have. Hmm.
We've got a lot to do, don't we? Huh. What?
Furniture Fiesta. Okay, let's see. Some of them are like, okay, that one's just level up, level up. Because some are like you have to get to a certain level with somebody else, or you have to do a certain quest first. See, like with Hades, I have to unlock the fiery plains and get him to level 4. I have to progress further with sadness before I can work with joy. Progress further with joy before I can work with Lumiere. I can't do anything with Scar until I progress further with Cogsworth. But I think I'm going to call it just a few minutes early today. I was leaking at the beginning of the stream. Now I'm back to being like completely stopped up, and it's just a mess. So, who did we go to? We went to somebody new Tuesday, so today we can go to somebody we know. Sarcastic Kitten is on. Mr. Haral is on. I did not try to highlight anything. Ranch Pesto is on. Let's raid into Ranch Pesto. I'm gonna go to stream ending. Sorry, my brain's like, what do we do next? Let's see. Following. There's Ranch Pesto. It's an irate Pokemon. You know who's irate? Donald Duck. Always, he's irate. Ranch Pesto. Thank you for hanging about. I hope you and Gremlin feel better soon. I will be back on Sunday, hopefully feeling much better. And we can, go back to our normal 2 cameras. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you to Beneath the Dogwoods for the raid and Tata for the follow. I'm going to work more on the Craftober, but also I want to try my hand at that crochet cauldron, because I think it's really cool that you can put stuff inside it. So I'll probably work on that today. Hopefully everyone has a wonderful weekend. And please don't catch the bugs that are going around, because apparently everybody is sick right now. It's no fun. We'll be back next week with, I don't know what I'm going to build next week. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, because I just don't know. But everyone, have a fantastic weekend. Thank you. Whether you chatted, whether you lurked the whole time, whether you're here for 5 minutes or the entire time, I really appreciate it. And again, everybody stay healthy and have a great weekend.